Hello friends, welcome back to the art room with Mr. Egg. So today we're going to be working with implied form in art. Implied form is when you're using your skills of an artist to make it look like whatever you're drawing is coming up off the page. And today we're going to be using some color and highlights and shadows to do that. And we're going to be making something called an optical illusion. And that goes really well with implied form because optical illusions trick the eye and make it look as if the artwork is really coming off the page at you, confusing the eye somehow. And we're going to be doing that using stripe patterns and some curvy lines, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now.
Alright folks, to get this 3D artwork started, we're going to need to make a swirl pattern that comes out from the middle of our page. So put a dot there. We're going to make 6 lines that swirl out from the middle. This is what I mean. I'm going to start off going up. I'm going to curve around like this and then swirl off the page. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to come up this way and then swirl off the page. Make another one, come this way and swirl off the page. This one's going to go down and then swirl kind of up. This one's going to swirl left and then more up. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. This one's going to swirl to the left, up, and then swerve to the right. That will work. Alright, next I need to make a whole bunch of curved lines. These lines are going to come out from the middle. They need to curve away from this middle dot. Let me show you what I mean. I'll make it 2 lines to start off kind of little. And they need to go from this line to this line and curve away from the middle like this. Let's go to time lapse so this goes a little bit faster. And then I'm going to do the same thing here and here and here, all until my entire page is full of curved stripes. Right, so now we've got our line work done and it's time to focus on color. The way you get this artwork to look 3D in color is like this. Number one, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so if you had 6 lines, then we've got even numbers. That's good. So you need to pick 4 different colors. You're going to do 2 different sets. So I'm going to do 2 cool colors and 2 warm colors. And let's just do the cool color first because you got to start with something. And I'm going to color each stripe green, blue, green, blue, green, blue until this whole thing is green and blue. But I'm going to leave an area in the middle that stays white. So watch this. See how I'm doing that? And as your stripes get bigger, the white spot gets bigger. I'm going to do some of this blue so you can see what it looks like. It's very dark blue. I'm going to keep that going until this entire stripe is full, and then I'll check it back in with you. So I changed my color with every stripe, and then I made the white highlight kind of follow around the shape of my stripe. I might need to just get rid of the white highlight over here because the highlight's clearly on the top part of this coil. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my warm color stripes next. I'm going to do yellow, orange, all the way down. Again, I'm going to leave a white stripe that kind of goes down along this side of my coil, and I might come back and rework this later. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the entire artwork while you're watching, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, if you made it to the end of this project, at least this far, congratulations. That's an awful lot of patience and coloring on your part. So there's only one thing left to do to really make this thing pop. I mean, this highlight and the stripes and the curves really all add together to make this look like these are curved and coming up at us 3D style. But to make this pop a little bit more, we're going to add a little bit of shading in between these lines, specifically on the side away from the highlight. So like on this stripe right here, I'm going to add some shading that comes up the side like this with my pencil. I'm just going to follow that around. That way there's a shadow in between these two stripes, and that's really going to help make it pop. I'm going to continue doing this around in time-lapse, but after I'm done putting the pencil on, I'm going to smear it with my finger a little bit, and that'll just make it look a little bit smoother, and then the project will be done.
And here it is, my finished 3D swirl artwork. I think this works really well. I think each one of these looks rounded and like they're coming out at us. I think it works because of the curved lines, the stripes that we made, and the highlights and the shadows. Those all come together to make a really cool optical illusion. I hope your optical illusion turned out really great as well and that you're very proud of it, and it will inspire you to look up more optical illusions that you can try and create there at home or wherever it is you make art. And I will see you guys next time in the art room.